All right, a couple of our subscribers wanted to know how we wire up the inside of the rack, and especially how do we do the power. So we bought a different rack, one that's a little deeper. This one's 24 inches and it's a 16U versus the 14U.
Because we had to add a...
Yeah, we had to add a
2400Q.
2400Q lab group and 40 mids and highs.
So this is the 50 amp plug to power everything. Just push it in.
Twist and turn.
How big it is.
And that's compared, oh, take it out and compare it to the soda can. So that's a 50 amp twist lock. And so that's how that is. Then in the back of the twist lock, we have number 6 wire going to what's called split bolts. You're gonna have to Google that. So we split up 3 of the amplifiers, 2 of the subwoofer amps, and 1 of the mid bass amplifiers onto one 120 volt tap, and then the other 3 amplifiers on the other 120 volt tap. So it runs at 240 volts. And all the speaker wires are regular speak-ons.
Into NO4 Nutrix.
Yeah, and another reason why we changed the rack, we put these Nutrix color-coded label thingamajigs. They look kind of cool. We did them up here too for these, the inputs. And the, what is this, the controller? All right, so we're gonna install the fans now. We have, what are these? AC Infinities. We have 4 of these because, you know.
These are the power for them, and then these are the temperature sensors.
Yeah, and the temperature sensors are where?
Here, here, here.
Also, if that amp blows out hot, it'll show.
Yeah. On the fan.
All right, so we put a little piece of blue tape to see which is which. So if the top fan is getting hot, that means the top amplifier is getting like hot. All right, let's install these fans and come back and show the finished product. Inuit fan number 1. These fans look nice when they light up because they have like temperature and speed control. And they're kind of expensive, but you know, it is what it is. All right, let's find the other fans and install those. All right, fan number 2.
These screws look really nice with the fans.
Yeah. I still think they're overpriced for these fans.
And this is the 3rd one.
Yeah, that's the sensor cable, the temperature probe. And with fan number 3. I got it. And with the last fan number 4. Ooh, it doesn't fit. All right, round 2 of fan number 4. It wouldn't fit before because we had to loosen this top plate with all the inputs.
These are the screws that.
Yep. This is like the 5th bottle of this stuff I'm buying, and they seem to be pretty good. They don't strip out. I mean,
they hold really nice.
Yeah, and they look cool too. Plus, I like when all the screws look symmetrical.
Yeah.
When they're different, they look doofy.
Yeah.
While you tighten that up, let me go around the front to show the addition. Up top, the ART Power Distro, DBX 360, lab grouping 4-channel FP 2400Q, and 6 lab grouping FP 6400 on mid bass and subs. 4 channels on highs. All right, so in a nutshell, that is it.
Looks really
Yeah, I like how this came out too compared to the way it was before. And there's the back all zipped up.
It's a lot of fans.
We should power it up and put the fans on. Let's do that before we end the video. And here it is. Finally, the fans are installed. All of them seem to be running probably.
Looks really cool.
Yeah, it looks really. Oh, it goes dim after a little while. So these two didn't go dim. What's up with that? Oh, there it is.
I don't know.
I guess to save electricity. I don't know.
At
Save
the
like
bottom,
0.5 watt. All right, that's it. Any questions? Let us know, and we'll try our best to answer your questions. All right, say bye.
Bye.